All right, hey you guys, this is Uncle P from Super Easy Forex. I haven't traded a lot yet this week for two reasons. Number one, when I did that last Sunday video for you guys, I was down in the LA area taking care of business, and so I just got back yesterday a little bit tired. But I wanted to show you guys this little simple trade. So what happened was they tried to make some moves, then they tried to stop hunt everybody and their mama right here. And then they came back and look, the arrow said, let's go ahead and buy. This has a very favorite pattern that I like to look for in my students in the group, and you'll learn this too once you attend class. I'll teach it to you. But this is a favorite pattern that I look for, and as you can see, I'm up 12 pips with 8 standards, so not bad for a little change to put in the pocket. And by the way, today is, as I always tell you guys, today is showing April 1st, April Fool's Day, but it's not April Fool's Day. It's actually the 31st of March in the U.S. A new Forex Trading Day starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So when you look back on this chart, depending on where you are in the world, if you're in the U.S. and you see this, this means that this is taking place on the 31st. But if you're on the other side of the world, then that means it is the 1st of the month of April. One of the reasons I was able to take this trade, and I keep telling you guys, get the scanner, get the scanner, get the scanner, okay? Because the scanner does most of the work for us who's in the group. It's customizable, easy to use. And so for an example, I'm going to change this trim period, and you'll learn how to do these settings. You can put up to 40 different pairs in here. It has mobile alerts and stuff like that. You can choose what time frames you want it to be set on to scan. Also, you can figure out what chart. It has a click to open feature. So if you get an alert on here, you can actually click on it and it'll actually open the chart for you on whatever chart setting you have. And that means even if you have your own custom one, like a market makers chart or whatever, Elliott wave theory, you just put whatever saved template you want in here, and as soon as you click it, it'll actually open it up to that. You can also click in here and say what time frame you want. Every time you click on that, click the open feature, what time frame do you want it to open on? So I usually use the 15. All right, so watch this. I'm going to switch this to the 1 minute, see if we get any, because right now the market is really, really slow and dead. So technically you're not going to, get anything. Also, I'm going to change this from what you see here, and I'm going to put in easy pips, because you're also going to get this free indicator trading system with it when you buy the scanner along with the simplicity system. So you're actually going to have 2 trading systems. So let's see. So in the meantime, let's go back to this trade right here. So again, this was a really, really, my scanner is thinking. And then I'll be able to click on it. Give it a second. I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back. So as you can see right here, it sent out a signal. Let me know that there's a buy opportunity on the US 30. So I'll click on it. And it's going to pull open the 5-minute chart, the 15-minute chart, because that's where I had a setting, but you can always preset it to whatever you want. And, it'll do its thing. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I would have to change this as well, because I was like, where's the arrow? So what happens is this, let me get this indicator straight for us. So this can be set to different trend periods, and see how this one is on the 13, while I had set the scanner to be on the 5. And what that means is it's how fast do you want it to filter everything out, to filter out the noise. All right, and there we go. So I've matched this setting to a 5 to match the setting on the scanner. See, trend period to a 5. And it's a custom algorithmic trend tool that we built in here. And there it goes. So as you can see, the scanner said, hey, there's a buy opportunity on the US 30, 5-minute. You use the click to open feature, make sure that the trend periods match so that the arrow will show up the same way, and boom, there it is. Boom, there it is. So you actually get this trading system with the scanner. So therefore, if you have the simplicity system, you'll also be getting, when you buy the scanner, you'll also be getting this trading system as well. So basically you'll have 2 trading systems to use, which is pretty cool. But what's nice is that when I'm looking at it, I let this do all the work, all the heavy lifting. So I don't stay on my charts all day looking for opportunities. I let the scanner do the work. And then what I do is, as soon as I get an alert to my phone, I check my computer, see if I like the setup. And if I do, then I'll take the trade like I did here. So again, I'm not going to record all night on this episode because I'm tired and I'm going to go to sleep. I really do believe that this could possibly come up to this level here. Somewhere up in this level right about there. And that will total out to 53 pips right there. What's my stop at? 48. 48 for 53. Not bad. So this is a slow period in the market. So I don't expect it to just, shoot through the moon at the moment. But again, I'm just showing you this was the setting on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at it. I also had got an arrow on the 30-minute as well, as you can see. So I'm cool with where I put my take profit, and I'm cool with my entry. I'm cool with all this right here. See, right there. So that's why I'm expecting it to shoot up to eventually. So I expect it to continue teeter-tottering, playing around and so forth, and then shoot up there. But I'm just showing you guys how I actually trade without actually having to do a lot of thinking. So that's how I look at it, okay? I taught you guys how to check out the dance floors of how to find where price would potentially shoot up to, and that's based on where price was prior to these popular dance floor areas. And you can see the candles touch. So if this does shoot up, one of the areas it probably come right back to is right to the same popular area. So that's why I put my take profit right up there. And that's just a unique and quick way of looking at areas to target when you're setting stop losses and take profits based on popular areas, because they tend to return to them anyway. Okay, so that would be the particular area. Now, if you have the Fibonacci's and stuff like that, do your thing. But I'm just saying, even if you don't, that's that. Okay, so again, I really like this trade. Look like an inverse head and shoulders as well, which you know what that means. Up, and away. So anyway, this is one little simple trade using the system. You can see it was real simple. Algorithmic trend line is green. The arrow is green. It popped out of this green zone. Then we look down here, short term and long term. It's telling me it's a upward go. So I took the trade. Then I got a confirmation arrow on the 30-minute as well. So, either way it goes, I think this is really, really sexy. I could take my little 10 pips and call it a day and call it a quick scalp. There you go. So for scalpers who like to trade the fast times and you still getting scalped yourself, you might want to consider moving out to, maybe this time frame here, and because 10 pips is 10 pips, you know what I mean? And that's 10 right there. So with 8 standards, do the math. Do the math. That's enough right there if I wanted to scalp for 10 pips with 8 standards. Oh, 12 pips. See how it's jumping around? So the point is that, there's many different ways to use the system and customize. See, there goes 14 pips. And this is right here happening as we speak. Okay. So I'll stop the recording here. You guys have seen enough. This is the next episode. So, hope you enjoyed the video. And, again, I'll see you on the inside on Tuesdays and Wednesdays if you do buy the Simplicity system, because this does come with the live classes every week with me. I'll be happy to talk to you. We do question and answer period. You will get to talk to me. I provide in the step-by-step tutorials. There is a journal, so you can track your trades and then just bring your journal to class on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I'll be more than happy to answer trade questions. And okay, moving right along with the episode. So I did record episode 4 showing you that I did take one of this a trade on the Euro NZD, and I was telling you about the scanner. However, here's the follow-up. As you can see, this arrow represents my entry. And this right here, if you can kind of see it, and I'll kind of enlarge it, you can see kind of like that little red one right there. That red arrow represents the exit. So as you can see, it hit exactly into the area that I had told you guys that the disco area was going to be. Remember I told you it's going to, the disco area. And so I said, if it's going to come up, it's going to come up and follow up into that area, and look at what